So, this is it? This is the place?
Unless you see another abandoned radio station around here.
And you're sure Jack hasn't touched this at all?
He couldn't make it past the front door.
Understandable. It's pretty creepy.
And haunted.
Wait, really?
Just a feeling.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if it was true. Just listen. There's like a weird radio static going on.
Alright, we should probably go in now.
Hold up, are we safe to do that?
Since when do you care about safety?
Okay, I know, but still. Look at the last few weeks, Marina. Things connected with Jack have a really bad habit of collapsing in on themselves and destroying away part of our reality, and this place is just screaming with that spooky, scary Jack energy. I'm just saying, how do we know it won't collapse when we're trying to look around in here? It's already been a couple weeks.
You're right. We don't. But still, we need answers, so we'll just have to be careful. Probably split up to cover more ground once we're in there.
That's not super assuring.
Hold on, I'm confused. You are willing to jump into a mysterious murder house and just brave an entire city when there's a hurricane going on? But the big mysterious radio station that has no obvious threats right off the bat scares you?
I know, my track record isn't that clean, but still. I've seen a taste of all the shadows and darkness that Jack is lugging around. And that's not something I want to be messing with lightly.
Then we better dig through this carefully.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's just get this over with before the Shadowmaker comes for us.
Hey, maybe don't mention that name or any of the other trigger words until we're done searching this place.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Follow me. Watch your step. There's a lot of broken glass.
Yeah, that's not the only thing. It's really messed up in here. What do you think happened? Some type of war?
I don't know if I'd go that far, but there is definitely a struggle.
Is that blood?
Probably. Do you want to get a sample?
What? No, ew.
Suit yourself. It seems the blood trail continues into the studio, so I'll go check that out. Do you want to go look around the back offices?
Sure, maybe they have archives or notebooks or something.
Holler if you find anything. Also, be careful. Ghost aside, this building's worn down pretty bad. The floor might not be the most stable in places.
Right. I'll keep that in mind. Try not to die.
That's all I ask.
Okay, creepy radio station. Don't kill me yet. It's kind of weird. Like, this place feels crazy familiar. Just by looking around, I could tell somebody built this station in about 2017, maybe 2018, which is right around the same age as our station. Vibes, the equipment, heck, the architecture, it's similar. And that's freaky. I don't know if that's just like an interesting freaky or an I'm not going to sleep tonight freaky. But we'll see. Honestly, if this place wasn't so beat up, I'd say it almost matches our layout completely. Recording studio up front, hallway, offices in the back. Only massive difference is that we have a bigger break room. Also, this place has a grubby couch that seems a lot less destroyed than everything else. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, so we're just gonna not touch that and keep looking around. Hello? Is someone there? Hello? Of course, nothing answers. Love that for me. I swear this place is haunted. At the very least, it's been touched by something dark. That much is certain. You can feel it in the air. Brooding, ominous, cold. I've felt this before. And I really didn't like it the first time I felt it. Something bad happened. Something really bad happened. And now we're jigging through like the friggin' Scooby-Doo gang. Oh well. Okay, we got offices, and would you look at that? They labeled them. That's so nice. We should probably do that back at our station. I'm sick and tired of Rex sneaking in and stealing all my snacks. Anyways, let's see what's labeled. Jazz Corner, sounds reasonable. Sammy and Ben Show, and no way. Nuh-uh, that's impossible. It's right on. Oh no, it can't be the same right on. Is it right on with Lily Wright? That right on? The podcast that died in 2017 after Lily released a 3-part series and then got disgraced off the air. No. That'd be like if the BuzzFeed Unsolved guy suddenly popped up in the middle of all of this. There's no way it can be that same podcast lady. Did love her podcast back in 9th grade though. It was the hit of the AV room. We used to put her on to drown out the theater kids and the theater teachers' notes whenever we had to run tech crew. It was a good podcast until Lily's entire life exploded and she abruptly went off of air. No one really knows what happened to her, but no, it can't be the same Lily writes. I mean, there was a Lily in the journal. Same last name as Jack, but that would just be too big of a coincidence, right? Still, I'll look at it if I get time. But right now, the priority is the Sammy and Ben office. So we're gonna pop that door open and see what's inside. And the door is jammed. There's something keeping it closed. Come on, Blaine. It's time to be a brave adult. We can be brave. Okay, door open. Cool, it was just a pile of stuff blocking the door. That's great. Just a regular old office. No dead bodies or anything. That's a relief. I really didn't want to deal with the corpse today. This, I can just slide my way in and let's see what there is to see. Okay, looks like a bunch of show notes, scheduling plans, calendar filled up for 2019. Nothing too out of the ordinary, just regular radio stuff, be it a little messier than my notes. Hmm. Okay, in the drawers we have here, there's just a few folders for broadcast stuff, a half-eaten bag of Snickers. I'm gonna assume that those aren't safe to eat now, and aside from that, we do have a couple of show recordings from past taped episodes. Let's see. We have April 15th, 2019. Then there's another for July 1st, also 2019. December 15th of 2019. It's pretty recent, and this is from January 1st, 2020. No sign of blood or anything spooky, so that's a good thing to keep in mind of. Yeah, this is good. I'll take these for later. Let's see what else we can find. Haha. Notebook. It's a little beat up, but if there's anything in here that can... Oh. Hello. Picture just fell out. Looks like 4 people standing in front of a huge canyon. It's 2 ladies. One of these ladies looks a lot like Jack. And then there's a shorter guy and a man with his hair back in a bun. I've seen this man before. I've seen all these people before. Which would mean... Yeah. I think these are our notebook friends. This is their station. This is where they planned everything else. This place is where it all happened. Whatever went down with them. And however they went down.
Find anything good?
Huh? Oh, yeah. There's a half-eaten bag of Snickers here if you want one.
I think I'm good.
Suit yourself. Just means more snacks from me.
So is that all that you found, or is there something else?
I found a few recordings and also another notebook. Judging from the formatting and the things that I found, I think we've all but basically confirmed that this place used to belong to our notebook friends.
Good. I like it when I'm not the only one who finds things.
You okay? Your eyes look a little red.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Just got hit with the magic eldritch visions again. You know how it is.
I mean, I don't really get those, but sure. I get it. Having another weird epic vision, so that's helpful. Anything interesting?
Well... You should come check this out.
What is it?
Come on, it'll be easier if you see for yourself.
Alright then, lead the way. Hey, not to sound weird, but does it look a little different in here to you?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, this place looks fresher, if that makes sense. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a hole through that wall, like, a hot second ago. And I'm definitely sure that ceiling was looking grosser before.
Huh. Yeah, no. You have a point. The on-air sign up there was broken before, but it's blinking on now.
Okay, so that's weird, right?
I don't know. This entire place is weird, so why not shift things around? Have it get fresher.
Yeah, but like, is there a reason it's starting to rewind itself?
Gee, I don't know, Blaine. Why are there shadows all over the place? Why do we have a bunch of sheet ghosts in Old Town? Why did our former mayor decide to just go on a tirade that destroyed the city, only to rebuild it again until you started asking questions? This entire place is weird. It always has been. It always will be, because supernatural stuff just keeps coming here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Honestly, at this point, I'm getting tired of dealing with every weird little thing that pops up. Like, what is this? 6th time around for us? At this point, we should get a punch card, you know?
What, like a loyalty card at a coffee shop?
Yeah, exactly. You know, after the 10th borderline traumatic weird thing, we get a free cupcake or something.
You're obnoxious, you know that, right?
And yet you still decide to keep me around.
That I do.
So is there something specific you want me to look at in the studio, or are you just keeping it vague to keep it vague?
Well, obviously it's messier than the rest of the building, but there's a lot of interesting runes and symbols drawn on the walls and also the floor. I swear I've seen a couple of them through Celine's old notes, but you study the old mayor stuff better than I have, so I wanted you to look and see if anything's familiar.
Okay, I can do that.
Brace yourself. Alright, you could sense it from outside the door, but something really bad happened in here, and it's a little gory, so...
Okay, but are you about to open that door and show me a corpse?
No, it's not that bad, it's just... Well, it's more of a feeling than anything else, so... Be ready.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, and the weird thing is that it's fresh.
How do you know that?
Don't look at me like that. I didn't do anything shady, okay? Just look at the blood, Blaine. It's still pretty wet and staining the carpet, but it's not old enough to give a gross, rotting flesh smell, so...
Okay.
I'm not killing people on the weekend or anything like that.
I know, it's just... didn't expect you to know things about blood.
Yeah, enough of you. Go look at all the weird symbols carved into the walls and the floor. Tell me if they mean anything to you.
On it.
It's interesting in here. Everything just seems to be stained with some sort of inky black darkness. You can feel a chill in the air. And compared to the rest of the building, this place has the worst damage. Just look at the ceiling. It's like a black smoke bomb exploded. It makes you wonder what really happened. Anyways, what do you think of the symbols? See them before?
Yeah, actually. Look at this little squiggly guy, and then this little star, and then the big circle. Like, it's hard to tell because there's like a crap ton of blood on it. I'm pretty sure I've seen these before. Liv had a crap ton of these stuff that she used when Celine started going out of hand. Except her notes were arranged a little differently. These guys are dealing with seals that honestly look incomplete.
So they didn't get a chance to finish it. Interesting.
You don't think Jack, like, killed them before this all was able to get done, do you?
I don't know. I want to say no, but... Well, look around. It's pretty messed up in here. I'm willing to bet that the shadows wanted Jack to see this.
Why do you say that?
Well, think about it. If you're trying to keep someone under control, what's a better way of doing that than reminding them of all the things that hurt them the most? Jack couldn't even bring himself to walk through the front door when this place popped up. But if he did, why not show him the full crime scene?
I don't know about that. Something feels off. Like, sure, traumatized the man, but If you wanted to traumatize him, just leave this place all dumpy and sad. Why make the building age backwards? And more than that, if you wanted to really mess him up, where's the bodies?
Blaine.
Look at the ground. There's a crap ton of blood, sure, but look at the blood pattern. If the bodies were moved around, there'd be like a trail or something, but there's not. There's just big blobby circles, meaning somebody bled out right here on the floor.
So you're the blood expert now.
I'm just saying. Yeah, there's signs of a struggle. There's blood on that door. There's blood all over that janky old soundboard. But the big majority of the bleedy stuff that's still fresh is right here. Now maybe it's just the sheer amount of true crime I've been listening to lately, but there would have been signs of a body being dragged out, right? If Jack actively killed the people he loved and those bodies were somewhere to be found, and I wanted to traumatize him, I would put those front and center. I would force him to get up close and personal again. But look around. Considering the state of this place and how everything is falling apart, we should have found something.
I guess that makes sense.
But we haven't. So pray tell, Marina, where are the bodies? Hey, Marina, the floor's starting to shake, and things are moving on their own.
I can see that, Blaine. I'm more concerned that the soundboard is literally fixing itself.
This place is starting to rewind, just like the outside.
Yeah, but it's going a lot faster than it was earlier.
The blood's starting to bubble. Oh gosh, what happens when it rewinds?
No idea, but we're not going to find out. Come on, it's time to go. That was close.
Yeah, we almost... Oh, Dip. The station's gone.
Like it collapsed behind us?
No. Weirder than that. Go look.
Oh.
Yeah. It looks like somebody took a cute cabin from the 70s and turned it into a radio station.
Interesting. And now there's lights on inside.
That's freaky. What does it mean?
I don't know. A car just pulled up in the parking lot. Looks like a man's getting out and going in. He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah, actually. I think that might be Jack's fiancée, Sammy, but how? What?
No idea. But it's probably the same rewinding thing that happened with the rest of the building.
Well, let's get back there. He seems pretty normal and it's stabled out, so maybe we should...
No, wait. We need to leave.
More than we already have?
Blaine, the entire radio station just rewound itself into some new thing. I don't think we're safe to go back in there.
But why?
Look overhead. Do you see those rainbow lights?
Yeah, they're circling.
Exactly. Let's get out of here before it gets weird.
Yeah.
Dream Girl City is a production by N.J. Scholes. It was written, produced, and acted by N.J. Scholes. Have a poem you'd like to hear us read? Have a theory? Just want to tell me that I am doing a very good job and I should give myself a drink of water? Email this and more to dreamgirlcityradio@gmail.com. Or check out all our social media things. It makes my heart happy whenever I go on Tumblr and see people enjoy the things that I make. If you like supporting this podcast, then please rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts, or share us around with all your hyper cool podcast friends. We grow by word of mouth, and anything and everything you do helps us get our message further. Thank you so much to everybody sticking with us this season. There's a lot of interesting twists and turns as I try to bring closure to a lot of things, but we are trucking forward. And until the time comes, just remember, it won't be over until it's done. So brave through the darkness and look for the sun. Freebie poem this week, I guess.